I was scared, just scared. It's a scared feeling to be homeless.
And sleeping on the streets when you're pregnant is hard. Believe me, I cried many nights, so I'm happy to be where I'm at.
I was diagnosed as being bipolar, which the doctor said probably led to a lot of my drug addiction.
I felt like a bad mom, that I didn't provide for him, that I didn't do right. You're trying to protect your child from anything and everything, and it was really hard, but I just kept praying.
My kids have been through a lot, and I never intended for me to be homeless, but it just happens. It happens to anybody.
As a social worker, I think about all the horrible things that can happen to people, and the need for agencies to do their part in the community. And I think First Light is a refuge. I think about being on the street and not having a warm place to stay, being cold and not knowing if I'm gonna get, hurt that night or if I'm gonna eat that night. I think about that. I think about that when we're full, when we don't have the resources to put another mat on the floor. I think about that call that comes in when there's a woman that says, I don't have a place to go tonight. And we have to say, I'm sorry, we're full. I think about what is gonna happen to that woman. And I think about that, the saying, it takes a village to raise. Well, it really does take a village to make First Light be what it is. And by a village, I mean, it takes the person that answers the phone. It takes the social worker to understand the client, to get to the root of why the client is here. It takes the person that organizes the volunteers. Without the volunteers being in here every day, First Light couldn't be what it is.
After volunteering here, I have a different perspective of really what the homeless population is really like. It's not what I had seen. The women and children that come through here are wonderful ladies that are looking for a new beginning, and it's really changed my perception of really how important it is for people to have a second opportunity, a new beginning, a second start. And some of the women that come through here are college educated, or they've got children that are in school and they're trying their best to begin something new and to start over again. And what's been really rewarding for us is having an opportunity to meet these ladies, hear their stories, and feel like we can at least offer some encouragement as a part of their journey.
Why am I here? I believe in what we do, and that's honest. I believe that we do make change and that we can change people. I believe that sometimes people go through stuff and things happen to them. I'm here because it matters. I like to see progress. I like to see things operate well. I like to know that it's smooth. I like to see when people say, hey, I got a job, or that my job, my housing came through. Or I like to see the person that came in and they were not on their medicines and they were not doing well. I like to see them smiling, and I like to see them stable. That's why I keep coming back, because I like to see the change. I like to see what's going to happen next.
I see myself a year from now with my nurse's license, still continue to be on the right path, and as long as I can deal with First Light, I know I'll stay straight.
And now my kids are all back in my life. We spend time together, we go places together, and I have to say it is all for the things that I had went through in my life and the help that I received from First Light.
So it's a waiting game, yes, but I know there's a light, so that kind of, it don't even kind of excite me. I'm just filling up with joy right now because I know my destiny, I know where I'm going, and I'm not scared. I'm excited because even though I'm waiting, I know there's something for me.
I was able to come back to First Light as a volunteer, and I really enjoy spending time with the ladies that are upstairs where I used to stay.
It was a positive thing in my life. It made me a stronger woman, made me a stronger mother. It made me a stronger faith in God, a believer. It just made me a better person all around.